Oh shit. We got the dirty laundry in the background. Anyway, everybody's been telling me this, and I've been trying it, but we're going to try to see if we can get this in correctly this time. They said your reviews are too long. All right, fuck it. We're going to shorten them up. That means we're not going to be talking about as much shit as I usually do. But anyway, Kiros and Riku, they got their fucking sob stories in full effect in this episode. Kiros is crying, I got a background. Riku's like, damn, where's the country going to go from here? How are we going to protect ourselves? I don't want to fight. I don't want to hurt anymore. That's what he's saying. The whole fucking episode, that's what both of them are doing. You know, whose fault is it? How they got to that point? You know, is he to blame? She to blame? All that bullshit. That's what they were doing. Anyway, Sengoku, he's loving his retirement because him and Suru, they show up because they wondering why. I'm not sure if this is the reason why they showed up, but they are wondering why Fujitora hasn't caught Luffy in Law yet. And he says, "Man, I'm leaving it up to Destiny's hand." I think he believes in the whole that whole magical destiny thing. Like your destiny is set in stone. So if I roll a die, it's gonna come out the way it's supposed to come out. Well, if that's the case, that means fucking evil people are destined to be evil. That means that when the kid got raped, the kid was destined to be raped. That's why I choose not to. Well, I don't choose not to believe. That's why I know it's bullshit. Anyway, he said he rolled it. Well, at least for the show, it ain't bullshit. But he rolled a die, and it saved Luffy for the past 2 days. They're on the third day, you know, and getting ready. Luffy's getting ready to be resurrected on the third day. You already know it's getting ready to be Easter in this motherfucker. Anyway, after all that bullshit went down, we cut back to Luffy. They're playing, laughing, joking. What's my man name? Kinemon and Kanjuro go get food and shit like that. Princess Shelly, she's healing people and whatnot. After all that bullshit goes down, we cut back to Luffy and they eating and they getting ready to leave. Suru, she's getting ready to decide Luffy's fate. She got to roll a die. Fujitora said, I'm going to turn this motherfucker into Las Vegas. He said, if you roll this die and it lands on anything other than one, we going after him, right? Suru sat there and rolled the die, right? She tricked the motherfucker. While he wasn't looking, she turned the die over a little bit. She said, oh, it landed on one. Then she flipped it, and she said, oh, it's 6. So Fujitora says, let's move out. We're going to catch these motherfuckers. During this conversation, Kiros is crying about, I can't be the father. Not on some old Mori DNA test shit. He says, I can't be the father because I got a background. He said, I got a criminal background. Motherfucker, you ain't applying for no damn job. He act like he applying for a job. This ain't no damn job. You're a father. A father. You're supposed to say, Luke, I am your father. That's what you're supposed to do. Anyway, Luffy wasn't buying it. But anyway, Bartolomeo, he shows up. He says, yo, we got to get the fuck out of here now. And they asked him what's going on. He said, the bitch is in the window. And Luffy says, fuck that bitch. And he said, no, the bitch is in the window now. We got to go now. Like they calling the cops. The popo is on us now. And they getting ready to head on out. They got, what you call him in there? What's my man name? The fuck is his name? The hyena, Bellamy. He's up in there healing and whatnot. But anyway, they getting ready go on the run. This episode, I wasn't really feeling it. I'm going to give it a 3.5. The reason why I wasn't really feeling it, it was kind of slow at first. And then you got the Kiros and Riku thing. We already been through that. Riku up there telling us that he had told a lie and put out this. He told TMZ that he wasn't the father of the child and that the father was a prince. I think he was the prince of Egypt or something like that. I don't know, from Disney. But anyway, he told them that TMZ that Rebecca's father was a prince. So you already know when people hear from TMZ, they take it and run with it, right? Even though TMZ literally says, don't take our news so seriously. Take it with a grain of salt. But other than that, him revealing that thing, it was just bullshit. I don't want to keep hearing the same old sob story. I'm not good enough for my daughter. Your daughter got half your DNA. No matter what, she's always gonna be the daughter of a murderer. Cause this motherfucker used to pull drive-bys back in the day, and that's what he was ashamed of. He said he did drive-bys. He stole from Walmart. The motherfucker ran numbers. He was running guns, dope. He just did every damn thing. They say he was a gigolo. He was a pimp. He was on both sides of the action. So he didn't want that associated with his daughter. But who gives a fuck, man? And she's not him. He raised her pretty well. She seems to be doing pretty good. Who gives a fuck at that point? It's not like they're going to say, oh, my God, we thought Rebecca was somebody else. Now we found out she's got such and such DNA. She's going to be a criminal. She's going to start doing drive-bys. It's not going to happen. But there was some not exciting parts, but it was some amusing parts, such as Sengoku. He said, "Man, I'm so happy I ain't fucking admiral anymore, fleet admiral no more." When he found out what Fujitora did, he just bust out laughing. He said, "Oh man, whoever's fleet admiral is getting ready to be in some shit." He's laughing about it. All this bullshit's happening. It's just funny to him because he knows what it's like being on the other end when he has to deal with that shit. So he's just happy that he ain't got to deal with it no more. That was funny. The whole Luffy eating shit was funny. But other than that, this episode wasn't all that good. But to be honest, though, for what it was, being that we just coming off of an arc, we already got Sabo's backstory and shit like that. It wasn't going to be much of an episode no matter what. It wasn't much they could do. I'm still going to give it a 3.5. But it wasn't much they could do about this episode anyway. It was just something that we was going to have to get anyway. But let me check the comments out. Now, was that quick enough for you motherfuckers? Okay, Afro on point. I'm trying to keep it on point. Let me go ahead and straighten this up, line this up. Okay, giving Davy back Luffy competition with that clean. That I'm trying to, man. I got to get it bigger. But now that Banzai was in the live stream, that means we boys now. We link forever. No, I'm playing. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that piece. Is that fast enough for you motherfuckers?